Shiva, am I good?
1, 2. One, two. Alex. No, go ahead. Touch it. Okay.
Not coming over.
Let's sing.
Okay. You need volume.
Thank you, Clue. We've got to go. We've got to go, Clue. We've got to go, Clue. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We've heard the sweet, sweet songs of St. Crime #1 DJ, #1 reggae DJ, DJ Shiba. Second to none.
I've already said that for years. DJ Shiba, #1 DJ.
We are back live on TVN Cricket Power Play. We have been broadcast live here on YouTube as the umpire has signaled to the scores. We are about to begin the second half. 224 is the target, and it's going to be the bowler Lewis is taking up the attack from the number 9 into ball to Jones, and Jones is forward and playing the ball down on the outside. The bowler does the feeling of his ball in, as we say. Good afternoon to the man Washington in the comments chair. He's going to come in. Man Washington, 223 is the victory. A ball outside the off stamp, and about 10 is the play plan. Goes through the keeper.
231 looks like a mountain decline, but we know that anything can happen in cricket. And these two, we need to see them sit down there, settle there, get themselves together, and go after the run.
The Harris Lewis from the Bogdan into ball to the back. So Jones gets one. And for a moment you think that the ball, but it came from the keeper's pad, back to the stumps. And for a moment Lewis was going into his fourth celebration, thinking he had his man. The ball went through. So free that ball so far. And we saw this gentleman yesterday, he scored some 50 on, he got a quick 50. And he played a number of shots, so this time around we want to get a good inning. So free that ball so far as he taps and waits for Lewis from the pavilion into balls. He's driving out from the outer portion of the bat. This one will go close to the boundary. And I think the fielder will put it back, but no, it goes over the rope into the boundary for 4. So there you see a glorious shot as this one was on the off-stump, pitched up and driven from the outer portion of the bat down to the boundary for 4.
Good shot and good runs, important runs. Important runs starting under pressure and looking forward and getting as many runs as possible. This run was
a very good start from the over so far. Lewis into balls to the batsman who's driving down to mid-off. And they're going to get one as the fielder with 39 on his back comes into the field. It looks like Williams. Lots of the end of the over. So a very good over from the circumstances. It's about 5 without loss after the first over.
After the first over, 5 runs. It's a very productive over, seeing that we are in the power play. And I'm sure you'll agree with me that these two need to settle. It's very important that they stay there for the next 5 or 6 overs, settle themselves and try to get to the boundaries and get the run that is needed.
Well, the asking rate is 10 plus, it's about 11 actually. 11 plus runs to win this. So St. Thomas, they would, it's a big ask, it's improbable but not impossible. And if you can get it, I can get it too. That's the attitude that they would be thinking. With the sunshine, no immediate threat of rain, cloud a bit, cloud around, but we are in some beautiful weather conditions here as Mr. Callaway is making his way on the ground.
One thing about this team this afternoon, we've got beautiful weather, and I'm sure until the end of the game, we should have a good time, a good sunshine.
So it's going to be on spin attack as Williams into balls. The batsman tucking this one away into the outside. This one will go close to the boundary. The fielder from Sweden comes around. They're coming back for 2. Let's watch the return. batsman. It's a weak return, and the batsman gets it home comfortably in the end. And the fielder from deep back was a big wicket rather. Had to move some 20 meters away to his right to retrieve. 8 without loss, and I think Joseph coming down to take strike from the first time. So Williams, that's what I feel for Williams. There's a third man, a point, a cover, extra cover, a bit off the offside field as he comes into bowl to the batsman who's tugging this down the onside, down to the mid wicket, region and goes close to the boundary. A very good stop by the fielder here, and they're only going to get one. I think St. Thomas thought they would have a boundary, but with the slow outfield here, the fielder not giving up the chase and getting this 1 inches from the boundary.
It's hard to believe that they only got one run while that ball traveled through and they would have missed field.
Here is William hitting this one in the air. Chance for catch. The fielder is coming in. He drops it. Oh my golly. He had ample time to get under it, and you could see that disappointment on the Motor Cricket Club fans as this one was a hand in the air. And the fielder, he had ample time to get under it, but when it came, some hard hands and flood this guy.
If I remember well, he did drop a catch right there, the same position yesterday. And again, looking for that vital wicket here, important wicket here for the Jewels.
There is Williams into bowl to the batsman and attempting to play an expansive shot as this one goes through. Will be taken by the keeper. The score 10 without loss as Williams once more into bowl to the batsman who's forward and plays one softly onto the offside. Over ends, so after some 2 overs, a slow start, but nevertheless St. Thomas they showed some intent. 223. Your comments from you, Mr. Washington, and our next commentator gonna be Mr. Manya.
Yeah, it has been a good over so far, and keeping the batsmen contained. And like I said earlier on, the batsmen are looking to save their wickets, which is very important at the moment. With only 1 over having bowled so far, and the score being at 7. So the second over, and the score at 7 without loss. 9 runs.
All right, we're back. And we have St. Thomas batting against South Florida. Lewis comes in the bowl with that. So the good ball, and that come down on top of one, push there, mid wicket, no runs. I tell you, St. Thomas have a good challenge here, didn't kill the 2 runs. And see they're falling behind, it was like 11.6 runs for over. And so far they are 4 runs for over. So they got to step it up so we can get some excited batting here this afternoon.
Yeah, man, yeah, we continue to see good cricket out there. But
about that dangerous batsman, but in the stand is no danger.
Yeah. And this is a very big blow for St. Thomas as a matter of fact, because we saw Doyle going on the bowlers yesterday after a total of 255 from Florida. Doyle went out there and had a pretty good run rate in the first 6 overs of the game yesterday. So that's a big blow for St. Thomas.
Yes, most definitely. I think right now St. Thomas has been pushed back. This is a turnover, 1 wicket, 9 runs, and they were looking at 11.6 runs for over. And right now, of course, I think they're down to maybe 14 runs for over now.
Yeah. We know that Doyle has gained a little weight, just like me myself. But at the same time, we acknowledge his efforts, and he's a very, very prominent batsman in the Virgin Islands. I think he captains the Virgin Islands team. Very good cricketer. Has the opportunity of playing with his brother. You don't find much of that. I remember the days of Roy Marshall and Shane Marshall and all these good sportsmen in Dominica. Doyle has the opportunity of playing with Sammy, who's his brother.
Alright, and Sam is the one that just kept the crease. I think it's like 4 balls bowled. Sammy will be receiving from Lewis.
Very good cricketer as well.
Lewis comes into Sammy. And that one a sharp ball and Sammy tried to punch that one to the inside, offside and didn't make contact. And Sammy, I remember we have a wicket keeper behind the stump. So he can't take no chances stepping out of that piece.
But Mandy, someone has to take the game in hand. Someone has to step up for the St. Thomas game.
Well, like I said, someone has to step up, but not until they start hitting the ball, we can see who's going to step up. So right now, St. Thomas is on top. Right now with the bowling, say we're missing too much. We need to make contact with those balls so we can get a single at least.
Yeah, you're right about that. But we got guys like Collins, who's out there. Collins, a big heat of the ball as well. And so we're just hoping for the best for these two batsmen out there.
But of course, the best is what we can always hope for. But St. Thomas, South Florida, look like they come here to take this trophy back to Miami. Miami never have foot out there. To foot out there, but we're going to try and keep it here in the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, I joked about that earlier on throughout the tournament. I said if the tournament, the trophy was supposed to go somewhere, I would rather go just across the borders over on St. Thomas rather than going over to Florida, but I guess it is what it is.
Oh my goodness, on the final one on the outside, over in the ball there, forward. And that's 4-2 total.
Yeah, that's good bat and good shot from Paulo. Like I said, we know him, he's very prominent, he's a very big heat of the ball. Showed good cricket skills throughout the years, so let's hope the best for him.
Alright. And Williams on the bush. Williams up to big bat and just push forward and goes back to no harm done.
We continue to acknowledge the efforts of the organizers. I don't want to call any names to be southern anyone, but it's been good efforts to make sure that we have this lovely environment out there for cricket in the Virgin Islands.
Yes, coach, I must say, it's a step up we have here at we cannot say the Blue Bamboo now, we have to say the Alfred Julian Cricket Ground. It's a big step up, and I tell you, the only thing left for you to do now is to hold the field.
But it's still blue, you know, because you're seeing the scene out there, it's a lot of blue out there.
You know, in the Caribbean, any height to get in the lookout, it got to be blue water.
No, but you gotta acknowledge the colors of the St. Lucian flag flying out there. It's blue.
Oh yes, I didn't see the item for them. Good pecan flag. All right, and we're back here live and both. What the hell is the name? What they call it anyway?
South and North.
Oh, the name it yet?
Just give the sound and then. This is the Alfred.
William once again coming in the ball to dive, not dive to Sammy. The one is up and Sammy comes down on it, didn't get it good. Ball went through on the inside and pick up 1-1. That pushed the total up now to around 18 for the last of 1 wicket in the bottom of the 4th over.
Very slow start for St. Thomas. I knew at that time, yesterday, these guys were clicking. It was Doyle out there, and he was showing a good effort out there. But unfortunately, he went early today. Sorry about that. But let's hope, like I said, someone picks up the mantle and take it from there.
Yes, we have a guy, Sammy, out there. And Sammy looked like he wanted to take the challenge to South Florida here this afternoon, looking for a big total.
Yeah, man, yeah, because we got to consider 232 runs in any level of cricket is a lot of runs. Runs on the ball is runs on the ball. That's a lot of runs to score.
Especially for a T20 game.
Right about that.
coming into the fifth over from the Alfred Julian M. goal. And up to the bottom, Sammy come down and stroke that one to the power and pick up 1-2-1.
Yeah, I kept saying earlier on, reading my commentaries, my comments, I kept saying that the whole field was so slow compared to the 2 previous days. But realizing I must have been drunk last night. My wife told me that so much rain fell whilst we were partying, so I realized that the scrums are saturated and it slows down that boundary.
Yes, but again, the outfield, you gotta knock it through the boundary and not like over and through the boundary to one job. Coming through is very slow because of the weather we have been for the Easter weekend. Friday a little rain, Saturday a little rain, and this morning we still get another little rain.
Yeah, rightly said. We got to get over the ropes. The guys got to go and get to the maximum to be able to reach that total today.
Most definitely. And the bowlers of them are really containing the batsman, making them work for their money, and they're not really making contact with the ball, so no one is scoring.
Right about that. Mr. Washington, you're sitting there. What are your comments about?
So far, things been going very slowly but surely. But like I said, they didn't settle until that's what I think they're doing at the moment. I mean, it's only 20 overs, but the best that they can get early on to make it easier for you as you come down the line and later on in the game. You will be looking to lift your hand over the boundary and over the ropes to keep the stroke going.
Well said, Mr. Washington. I tell you, St. Thomas really have to pick it up at this time. This is the 5th over, and into the
Up and down, man. How is the old movement so slow?
22, get 2 for now, push the score up to 24, the last of 1 wicket in the middle of the 5th over. And like you say, Mr. Watson, Mr. Post, you know, for these guys to really get to that total, they gotta get the ball over the rope and not in the rope. All these shots in the rope just killing them.
Yeah, you're right about that because, well, sports on the whole has evolved and there are a lot of nerves out there, I understand that. But every dot ball creates more pressure on the batsman and it's to the advantage of the bowling team. And so what's about going out there is that batsmen have to be mentally capable of suspending such pressures because such pressures could be very detrimental to your innings.
Yes, I must say that's a good thing, and sometimes you gotta be careful with your last and the early wicket. Hope that Colin and Sammy could push the score along at least at the 10th over. We want to see at least 110 runs on the board. So in the last 10, there's only 120 to get.
Well, it's very slow start for St. Thomas. They are ready to 1 wicket in the 5th over.
6 over. It's a 6 over.
The 6th over, and they are not been able to progress, which they needed. So, we are 6 overs one. So, all in the 6 overs, the power play should be good. And get more boundaries in the power play.
All right, like I said, we need to get the ball over the rope, St. Thomas, and I think we're a contender for this game. Through the rope, they're going to help you.
Yeah, man, on another note, we were seeing Bob is coming in, Bob's coming in, and he is a man who scored over 400 runs, I think, over 300 runs in this tournament. So Bob is about to show his skill on the ball as well. Very good all around.
Look like he's going to be caught. And he's dropped. Oh, he's like I said, catch and win the game. These guys, I don't know if they need to get some Florida, but they need to get some baseball, Florida water. So Florida, there's a lot of gators out there. They need some of them big things on their hand to catch the ball. Oh my goodness, a straight ball and Colin is home.
Playing straight forward.
I know where you play. What kind of
You back in the wrong gas. I could have put some forward like this.
They already let's go against
Well, St. Thomas finding themselves in what you would call more than a spot of water. So we losing some 2 wickets with the score on 29, as they say.
Just, I don't want to cut the shot, but we're seeing a bit more than one scored a lot of hundreds out here. We're hoping, yesterday I think we went without scoring, but we're hoping that he himself could take charge of this game and bring it home for St. Thomas.
Well, we wish you best of luck. As you say, you won the trophy and the money to stay there. 3,500 up for grabs, Mr. John Baptist. And at the moment, 2,500 is in the hands of the foreigner club. Are you gonna give them all?
it looks like definitely their points for you.
Well, the folks from St. Thomas, they traveled here. They came here with a big heart. And it's winner takes all. As we see Taylor, he was just about to deliver. And the man wasn't comfortable with something. He walked down the wicket and he's gonna have a chat with the umpire, saying something to the umpire. As you could hear the buzz in the crowd, Mr. John Baptist. It's a much anticipated. It's a big contest between St. Thomas. We saw blood was drawn yesterday. Myrtle being on top today, plus batting first again, getting a big score. So Banner, he taps away for the bowler as he comes into the ball to the batsman. He's forward and pushing back along the track for the bowler to field. He also brings the end of the over. So after someone 6 overs gone, 29. St. Thomas is behind the 8 ball. What do you think it takes for St. Thomas to get out of this hole?
Well, it looks like St. Thomas will have to get a batsman to go out there and then hit some boundaries. That's the only way I think they can get away from the game.
We have the experts. Mr. Abraham is going to come in.
Yeah, one comment, Murph. I was just asked by Mr. Washi why is Peter Vipers not playing the finals, and I want to acknowledge the intentions of the organizers. We know that there was a little default in communication.
We're going to call you.
And for the good sake of cricket, Peter Vipers stepped down and they've given the opportunity to St. Thomas and Florida to play that final. That's good. That's good faith.
We're gonna get Cyril Charles up in the commentary booth in a moment. Thank you, Mr. Abraham, for the comments, and good luck as we will be calling you as we go down before the rest of the afternoon. But in the meantime, the action is gonna continue. It's gonna be the man Thompson with the ball in hand as the sun is just about going down a little further west, but it's very much with us. As the action is going to continue, Rook making some final adjustment to the field. It's going to be Thompson to take up the attack as he's going to move into balls to Sammy. And to this delivery, Sammy is forward and just opening the face of the bat, wanting a run. Striker wanted a run, but the striker was not interested. And I think that is a suicide run.
Yeah, definitely there was no run. Definitely would be a special run.
Thompson, over the wicket comes up on balls to Sammy, shot and hit away in the air, over the head of strikes on cover. And they're going to get one, not timing it well. And I think they had a possibility of a second, but Sammy not interested in the second run. He took the shot, the ball run down on the mid of the back as he would like, and he got second run.
Well, he started the ball, he went for the shot, but 125 years when over the man.
So, the enterprise of St. Thomas is here. He wants to make a stamp on this tournament. That's the man will be taking strike as he took this one down to long on. The fielder comes off the boundary to do the field-in. That's Brunel. He's up the mark with one more to the total. Takes it to 32 for the loss of 2. St. Thomas 32 for the loss of 2. 7 overs, still early days yet. 200 runs to go, about 190 to go. You think with 13 overs left is much of a challenge. Here is the batsman opening the first bat. They go for a quick single. The return is a rather weak return. And the batsman getting comfortable in the end. Well, you back this thing. I'm saying I'm happy left us. I thought he was gone, but he's very much back with us.
No, I'm here, and we continue to see the people mounting and coming. I think we should be at a total of maybe 7,000 right now.
And the crowd keep on building. That's good for St. Croix cricket. Harris Thompson as he comes into balls. But I will swing this one away. This one has gone well over the boundary. This one from the minute for 6 as we welcome Brother Washington.
Beautiful shot. That's what I was thinking about. That's what I was about to talk about. The way the Thomas folks are playing, it looked like we were playing one day, and I was wondering how were they going to get to 200 plus if they were to go on the defense even at this time. It's true that they do not want to lose wickets, but it's important to win at 20 or 10 over that you know for the shots and catch up. It was nice to see us lift to that one over the long boundary.
So after 10 overs, you think they would want to be at least 90 distance away from the half, and in the last 10 maximum, and to win this Alfred Julian Memorial Tournament. And so far, you can clearly see that the Memorial they have won on this 35 people. That's the trophy.
And it's so true that we are looking to win this game. We are looking to be a winner. At the end of 10 overs, you are looking for at least 100 runs or 90 something runs to be able to chase them to the road of 200.
The ball is back. Here is Brunel again. Play this one in the air. A chance for catch. The fielder is selling. Will he take the catch? He fumbles, but yes, he holds on. Oh, that's a magnificent catch. And Brunel going. Over the wicket. And this one, the fielder fumbling somewhat, but he had the presence of mind to keep his eyes on the ball and make this catch from the. That's a good catch from the fielder at backward.
And we have to consider Bicho is an imported player from New York, and he took a very good catch. I know that Bicho loves cricket, and he came out there and he's making a good showcase of himself out there.
Well, that's what, when you travel, you pay money, get the talent. You want to put yourself on show. We have been broadcast live here by TVN, Cricket Power Play, and this podcast is brought to you all over right here on YouTube. So if you just go to the link, it is TVN Cricket Power Play. You could see yourself as the cameraman is going around and show the crowd of 7,000 plus. Continue to build in. You think we're going to get to the 10,000 line? 10,000
Yeah, 10,000 and you will understand, and you leave New York and you leave the state and you come across to the Caribbean to play cricket. When you get back, your families are going to ask you, what did you do? And there is something that you talk about. I scored 100, I took a catch, a beautiful catch, and so much more. At this moment, I want to say welcome to everyone who has made it possible to be here at the Blue Bamboo. Some of you have been here Sunday after Sunday. Some of you have been here for the first time. And I want to say special welcome to Shanika, special welcome to Grace, special welcome to Brother Etienne. Welcome to the Blue Bamboo. Do enjoy every opportunity.
Yes, it's a very much a picturesque ground, a kaleidoscope of colors with all the flags kings of the Caribbean here.
And Merz, I'm realizing that the cameraman is taking his shots from all over on
All
the
angles.
side, but we got millions and thousands of persons on the left as well, which is not able to take.
And the batsman coming forward and playing this ball softly onto the offside. The score remains on 38 for the last of 3. It's going to be Taylor with his tail up as he comes into ball to the batsman. Yet again forward, bits the bowler but cannot beat the fielder who's coming across from the fielding as the sun continues to blaze down here on us at the big river ground. We have permanent sunshine. And yes, we were missing the sunshine for a couple of days. Here is a delivery turned on to the onside. One more to the total. Takes the score into the 40s. To continue with the comments, we had some inconvenience weather. I must say, kudos and hats off to the gentlemen who went out there and they put a big hat into it and made it get possible.
It's a different game and a different game it has been. We saw the players and all working so hard and what a good day.
Here is the ball played into the onside. They go for signal. He was thinking about getting one as the bowler filling up his own bowling and prevent any possibility of a run. The score remains on 39 for the loss of 3. So St. Thomas in more than a sort of bother as Taylor moves in to bowls to Webb. Webb is forward, people outside the off-stump, and the keeper not corrected clearly. I think this one pitched just a simple stump, but just moving away. It looks like the wrong one, I think, but I was going forward people all the time.
You are correct about that, but Merz does not take notice. We've realized that the game is slowly taken away from St. Thomas right now.
There is Taylor into balls to Webb, back across and dabbing this one into the offside. We'll get a single on this occasion as this one is played into the offside. Muller comes across on the filling. Is the end of the over, and after some 8 overs, St. Thomas chasing a target of 223 way behind of the 8-1, moving at a pace of an African snail. And I don't think they're going to get anywhere. They're a target of 223.
Way behind. And if you remember the words of Mario Mohed, you usually say 1-1 pull the basket as long as you do it together. But in this case, 1-1 will not pull the basket because we have a shortage of time here at the topic of overs, a limited amount of 1-1.
Well, he says,
You made mention of Mario Mohed, but
let's go downstairs,
I see Peter going around with the orange bucket. With the orange bucket too. It's 5,000 tickets, 2 for 10. And you have a chance to win a free ticket to St. Thomas. And also some tax. Now it's in tax free, but now it's tax-free money. Right here. Alright, over to me.
Thank you, Colinago. As the action continues, Harry Thompson into balls to the batsman who's attempting to cut this one, and this one coming from the gloves of the keeper. It will be interesting to see the signal from the umpire as he moves away. So there was a chance, and lured the keeper as this one goes by. 42 for the loss of 3. Harry Thompson from the pavilion into balls to Webb. Webb is driving, but cannot beat the man at shot me down. That's Muller in the way, and no runs resulting. Colinago, the 50-50 raffle, let the folks know what's going on. There's a chance to win money on Sabbath cricket. Here is Webb driving and beating the ball at this time. I think he got a hand to it. This one comes down to long off, and one more to the total as the sun comes down. Brother Abraham, we've seen 3 days of cricket here on St. Croix. We normally have our fun days, but today 3 days of cricket. What do you make of this last week?
I continue to applaud, and also I keep saying, man, we got to acknowledge the efforts of these guys out there.
The batsman driving loosely outside the offside. The ball was through to be taken by the keeper. We'll be back with that as Thompson continues from the pavilion into ball. The back of driving, and this time finding the field that long off. Who comes across. And we beat him well, he waited, not that basically he made the approach. And when the third came, when he picked up, this one went right between his bars and into the body for 4.
And every misspelling here in the afternoon would go good with the Santa Maria team. And looking for boundaries, it's not possible. Though I feel from here that the bowling is not as perfect as it ought to be. But yet, not using your pad, not using the correct shot, they are not capable of getting the ball to the boundary, but are able to take singles and ones and twos. And so it's good to see they can beat a baseman and over the road.
Yes, folks, the 50-50 chance is going around. And we have the likes of Mr. Justin and Mr. Peter Ogis. There are 3 chances to win. We have 2 chances with the 50-50, and also they are including a round trip to St. Thomas. Harris Taylor into balls to the batsman Webb, where we stand this one into the onside. And we go through easy single, one more to the total, 48. I make it 48 for the loss of 3. As we welcome back Mr. Mania to the comments chair. Mr. Mania, were you here for the past 2 days?
Yes, I hear all the days.
You've been here all the days, and it's about June into the offside, one more to the total. So for the first 3 days, Mr. Mania, what is your take on this tournament there so far?
Well, I tell you, this gives me a feeling when for the Sanford started in 2020 in Antigua. You know, all the flags around the field, making them, Caribbean and shit. And you know, it's a good thing. And you know, we come out and enjoying this lovely scenery here this afternoon and getting some good cricket.
The white ball outside your some good throw to be taken by the keeper. Still continue with the attack as he comes into balls to Webb up the back foot. And play this one down to Kabad. The return comes in, beats the keeper and have to be backed up onto the onside. This one was played to the fielder cover. He came in and sent his return, eluding the keeper, but back was comfortably home in the end. With that takes the score to 49. Is it 52? Oh my God, the 50 is up without nothing. So St. Thomas is on 52 as Taylor comes into ball to the batsman who is getting the ball bang on target and couldn't do no more than just to defend on the track. Well, Mr. Manyo, I regard your expertise. You're going to come in after this over. Taylor moves into ball to the batsman outside the off-stump wide for that signal. What do you think Central Cricket is going at this moment? Mania.
Yes. All right. Another ball in from Williams and no strike.
Yes.
I'll tell you, St. Thomas right now, they need another 130 runs, 22 runs or so. And 82 runs, we need to really step it up so we can get some excitement in the ending of this week. I know they want to bat all 20 overs, but you know, you got to play to win.
But you have to play them tomorrow for the
Yeah, but
Sammy get back and push that one on the outside and picks up right there by time and no one. This is the top of the 10th over and it's 52 runs for the last I think it's 3 wickets down, 52 runs, 10 over, and they needed another 180 runs or so to bring this one home.
So it's the end of 10 overs. We are at the halfway stage, so the ground staff is going to go on the field to refresh the players. In the meantime, in between time, we're going to be entertained here by none other than St. Croix #1 DJ, GJ Shiva.
BDP Cricket Supplies for all your cricket gears. Call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of cricketing supplies. BDP Cricket Supplies for all your cricket gears. Call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
Outside the off fired that ball, didn't make contact, no score. Another dot ball, every dot ball is detrimentary to the center of the team. And hit the one, two covers, man sweeper, picked it up and rolled across 1-1. That pushed the score up now to 53 runs for the last of 3 wickets, and then the middle of the 11th over, he misses again. Another dot ball. Coming from the Memorial. Going to Sammy, and Sammy flashes outside the arse down. Didn't make contact. Moves to the across the ball. The ball is getting small. I don't know what these guys have to drink, but the ball is getting small. I can't see. Should be out. Oh my goodness! And he's dropped straight to the ball, to the field man. And he was just dreaming about it. As I said earlier, these guys from South Florida, they need to feel with that baseball mitt in their hand so they can actually catch the ball.
It was a easy catch.
score now is 15-4 for the last of 2 wickets. Are going at the top of the 12th over, and look like St. Thomas is in a whole lot of trouble. We must say good afternoon to all the fans, all the guys down there on the vodka tent. I want to see you guys get up and move, go to the bar, buy some drinks, and over there on the field stand. You know, we need to support this function. This guy's been on a good show for us here this afternoon.
It looks like the way they are batting, it looks like the is very well. And then they're not getting the ball away. They're not getting the boundaries. It looks like they will not get the
That's a good sign right over the long and down the 6-1. That's the attitude these batsmen got to get in the next 8 overs. This is the top of the 10th over, and we need action to get satisfaction.
Well, for them to get close to that total, they have to hit about 460.
No ball in that 7.
But that was a good shot we played there. It was a good shot.
It was all over the
That was a good shot.
Once again, coming from the bush end.
How you mean? Meet you.
Oh, go ahead. All right. Once again, coming to both sides. Sammy get that to pitch the ball and drive that one out to the long hand boundary and then pick up 1-1. Good batting by Sammy. Webb and Webb. Who? Platt. Webb. That's Webb. Webb or Platt? This guy is a spider guy. We call him Webb. Former captain of the Virgin Island cricket team. I tell you, Virgin Island used to have an awesome team to play in the Leeward Island tournament back in them days. They got some awesome players.
Is it Terence Webb right there?
Yes. Terence Webb batting with the man, Sammy. And don't forget we got the man Hawkins out there playing for the South Florida team. He was one of the Stanford 2020 man of the match. You guys know 2020 cricket started in Antigua at the Stanford ground. So Virgin Island is no visitors to this thing. We did this thing long time.
On Saturday, the actions continue at the Leatherback Ground. We're going to have some 10-ball action for those who are interested in playing football. We're going to have 10-ball cricket, and this thing will be broadcast live all over the internet. So we have action at the Leatherback Ground. We come this Saturday. It's at 3 p.m. So all those who are interested, we ask you to make your way over there. Nonetheless, the action continue here at the big Leatherback Ground. We're going to go around the ground to interview a few spectators to let them know the facts of this competition so far. First coming in hand is going to be Mr. Percival Zentani. It will be his thoughts on what has been going on around here. Percival Zentani. Oh, how is in the ground here. We have Mr. Abraham, Mr. Peter Mancha. Good afternoon to you, sir. Welcome to Zentani. You come in after that, you know, St. Thomas, about the St. Thomas team. The St. Thomas team is a spot of brother here. We're going to get back to the Peter, but we go to Mr. Central. The cricket has been going on for the past 3 days, and we're going around to interview Mr. Jacob, the man from the players here. He's going to tell us his thoughts on what has been happening so far.
Still doing the thing? Still doing the thing? He's still interviewing people down there. We're back here live. Number 31 running to move the sun. Oh my goodness, and he stepped forward and wide with that one. Didn't make contact. I think what happened here.
Raw, we have always done a brilliant job behind the wicket and almost standing him out. And this one is cracking and cracking down to the covers and this temper for one, and I think that's all in there. 65, we get score. 4.
Right? Yeah, that's the one now.
How many wickets? 65 for 4. And this one is just lining it. And they run one. They could have taken a second one, but run the first run slowly and were satisfied with that one. So about 63. Maybe 65. 65 for 3. 65 for 3. As you count in, and this one you call in, but they will give it the punishment that it deserves, but on to the long boundary, and they scamper for another single to one more to the total. And the total moves to 66 at the end of the 12th over. And after 12 overs, St. Thomas taking a total of 232, 66 for 3.
Yes, okay, St. Thomas really have to step it up. I guess they're not backing out the 20 over. Okay, in the last 2 over, we only seen one boundary within a 6 run, and there was at that time 18 runs for over to bring this one home. We need around 4 boundaries for over so we can get this thing cracking.
Yeah, and another what?
7 over there.
Another 7 overs and down the runs.
170.
Think of it now. Another 7 and this one on the back foot, and we will get runs here. I think he's satisfied with a single. Slowly, and one more to the total. Total moves to 68 for 3. It comes in right arm over, and again beats him, beats the wicket keeper roll, and the scamper for 1 run. 1 back.
All right, we need 162 runs from 7 overs. And that is Molo Gordon, and Molo showed that one in. He comes down on top of it and put it over the ball and straight back to 4. No one more.
Yeah, again that was a beautiful shot, and waited for it patiently and just lifted up to the side screen on the long boundary for 4 runs.
4 runs. And Molo once again coming in the ball. I hit that one over cover and pick up 1 run. Slice shot, looking to put it 2 covers, they got right between cover and Black Miller. That one fine. And they pick up 1 run. Muller once again from the ball to the web. And the web and slap the one, good shot by the web, and right to point. And they pick up 1, guy they couldn't hold on to it. 1 to the total. Big experienced bowler coming in the ball to start. And that's a sharp one. Muller trying to bowl one. I really don't think Muller left from that one. But the one that Muller hit his toe and pick up 1-1.
Yeah, and he's bringing up that ball towards the basket.
I have here one of the St. Thomas All-Star players, the enterprising Brunel. After interviewing for Shotland Brunel, why do you think that things went wrong for your team? You came here expecting to put a stop on this tournament, but you fall short somehow. Tell us what you think went wrong.
Alright, look like we have a change of ball in here. Don't forget the man Hoggins. Hoggins was the captain of the Virgin Island team in the T20 contest in Sanford in Antigua. That was back in the early 90s, I think, right?
Yeah, I remember those days and everybody was to the television looking at this game and it was exciting. It was a big money game. Well, spoken about
But so far it's
started at 2020.
I can say that we're not bad to proper.
And the way back, Hoggins on the pocket and then ball to Sam. And this one going down the leg side and Sam pushed up one off the pad and pick up 1-1. Good batting by the guy, Sammy.
We are in the potting over.
Release of water.
One ball being and again it's cricket, lovely cricket here at the Blue Bumble.
Yes, Hoggins of the outfield. Ball to Webb. On the one outside the arm stump, and get back and then punch it into the turf, and the man had one picked up and only 1-1. I tell you, these guys, I don't know, like, who said they were drinking something? The ball is getting smaller, so they can't actually see the bigness of the ball. And that's a full one.
You have that shot in your
shot. The compound. 4-1, Newman.
It was on the boundary even before it left the bat. Beautiful shot down into the long on boundary and bring the total to 83. 83 for free.
Yes, we're getting close to that total, and it's going to be mass in the place this afternoon when St. Thomas knocked with 231.
Hoggins again. Look like 4 more.
He can't get it.
Beautiful stop and they scamper for 2 more.
Well, that feeling there, people jump catch was save bomb. Oh my goodness, Sammy, come down in that one. That's a 2-1. Like they was save one. Whoever's not interested, okay, let's take the single. I think this might be the last ball for Walla Hoggins coming from the Alfred end to bowl to Webb. Hoggins once again. Oh, good ball, and Webb just come forward and one push it in the middle again and picked up another single. But at least the spectators are getting some good cricket here this afternoon, seeing the centre batsman getting behind the ball, stroking the ball, but they're not getting no more.
Just a minute as we go through the St. Thomas Cup. We're going to try to find someone who's willing to make it happen here. Yes, we're going to pick this one. Good afternoon, sir, and tell us what's on the plate.
Hawkins open bat. Hawkins open ball.
Part of the St. Thomas Cup here. What do you think their chances of winning the game?
Yes, so we're back at the top of the 15th over. We have the man Mola coming from the bushes. And Mola once again coming into ball to Webb.
You want it now?
there's an outside the off stump. I look at that motor action. I don't know if he can the ball, back of the hand leg break, or just swinging his arm, pulling the ball from center to left.
Yeah, it look like it's looking to bring in the googly or the back of the hand. And this one drives and drives well.
Welcome from onside boundary, long on onside boundary, and a pickup. Once again to receive from Muller. Muller coming from the bush, gold to Sander. That's a short ball. And Sander gets back and punch it out to the long on boundary again to pick up one more. But like we said earlier, we need the ball to go through the hole.
Yeah, I think it's very important that the road goes through the hole.
We have the captain of the St. Thomas team there, Fashion of the Year. Yes, sir, good afternoon to you. How are you doing? Are you doing well with 85 footballs of free after some 50 overs?
No, everyone.
Well, you will the toss and send me the bottom of the
Give me a 6 for me. Make it look pretty. You are long enough. Give me a 6 Don't give no star road to back. Let me run.
What do you want to say about St. Thomas? You won this game and it's been at senior disposition. What do you want to say about supporting your white St. Thomas? As always,
How many was done?
This is a 15 ball.
I wish you all the best.
91 and 7.
18 to 1. 17 ball.
87 for 3.
Alright, and we see Hawkins once again coming from the Alfred end to bowl to Sam. And that's a good ball, and Sammy just gave himself a little room, push it in the middle wicket, and pick up 1-1. I tell you, it's going to be mass in the area this afternoon in the next 2 overs.
Hawkins seems to be keeping the batsmen contained, and as he moves away, one more ball. He didn't know anything about this strike. I'm looking for a wild sweep, and didn't make contact. One more to the total, and one more ball.
Like the professionals say, if you can't make the one, make the ball all the over. Don't get out. Make the team ball all the over if you can't get to the total. Oh, I tell you, you look like you're going to pop. And he's caught, and Sammy's caught, and the alarm boundary.
Yep.
And that's another,
This one,
St. Thomas losing that wicket.
he went for a wild swing and seemed to have gotten it from the middle of the bat, and it looked like it was sailing over the long rope, but the fieldsman moving across to his right took a beautiful catch and see the back of another player for St. Thomas. So St. Thomas has lost their 4th wicket with the total on 92.
Alright, don't forget, you get your 50-50 ticket. The guy down there, that's mine. Who got it? Don't forget to pick up your 50-50 ticket. I think they say you got 3 chances to win today. You go win a room in St. Thomas, you go win 50-50 of the money, and another 50-50 of the money.
The signal is on the wall. 6:27.
The writing is on the wall. As we go for a short musical break, DJ Shiba come in. Thank you, DJ Shiba. Zoggins goes past the umpire to the batsman who's forward and opening the face of the bat. We get a single. This one has gone down to a cover region. One more to the total. They are inching away into the 100. They are 94.
94?
After some 7 overs, so they are about to climb the Blue Mountains of St. Croix as the delivery driven into the onside bit made on as the fielder from the long one comes into the fielding. One more to the total. That's Webb driving powerfully but cannot get the boundary. One more to the total. 95 it is. 95 as the Myrtle Grove Cricket Club has firm control. This Huggins into to the batsman. This one is bang on target and play this one back along the track for the bowler to pick up his own bowling. It's the end of the over. So after some 17 overs, pushing the target of 223, we have 94 for the loss of 4 wickets.
It doesn't really matter what you may have seen, but I think I saw Chantima with the pink umbrella in the crowd, and she says it's not over until it's over. Whatever she means by that, I'm not too sure. But she said it's not over until it's over. There may be another 100 popping runs to get there, and anything can happen. But we know who's going to be doing it.
There is Mula in the balls to Webb. Webb is dabbing this one into the onside, no single. The score remains on 94 for the loss of what, 7? 95 for the loss of 4. It's Mula on the scoreboard. There is Mula in the balls to Webb, who is advancing and driving powerfully down to long off. The fielder looks like Thompson in the way and sends his return back to the bowler. 96 for the loss of 4 over number 18. So they have them by the scruff of the neck as they are strangling the All-Stars from St. Thomas as the batsman takes his guard in some glorious sunshine here at the Big Blue Bamboo St. Croix. Here is the batsman checking the shot over the top, down to long on. They will go for one, and he's showing some disappointment. You think he would have gone all the way with this shot. This one down to long on for one. One more to Mr. Manio as he closes the curtains down on this tournament. I know you have a lot more to say than you have said. Here is the keeper takes the bails off as the batsman is well grounded. Mr. Manio. Mania. I can say Manio. Mania. As he closes the curtains on this one. This is a very good tournament. I think St. Croix can take something away. What do you think is the most essential thing that has happened throughout the weekend?
Well, I'll tell you, most important, we get some cricket play because the weekend look kind of dreary. Easter weekend, we get to wait every show every morning. We have to start on the late, but we got
the trophy. St. Croix has won, and I think what they have won is to show that the people have cricket right here at the big program. Cricket right here at the big program. Home for money driving and also to gain the interest of their coming in to watch it.
Yes, more definitely like, we need to get some more youth involved in the cricket here in St. Croix because, in order for anything to survive, we got to have youth. Old cricketers and we're still out there trying to make it happen, but we need some performance from you.
But the ins in the batsman coming forward and playing some softly on the outside. Don't want to something. I think St. Thomas have already surrendered. We know the target is beyond their means and they are not going for the target. They're showing the class and potential. We've seen so much talent. Do you think when you said you were there for the past 4 days, I'll come back to you and someone down the onside, turn away to the onside, they go for one. So Mr. Mania, you were there. You have seen what happened.
Yes.
Your pick on the day of the tournament so far.
There's no problem with the tournament. We got to some batsman, make a 200 and come back and make another 100 and get a couple wickets in the bowling department, I think if the guys or girls who picked this guy for the MVP of this tournament, they cannot overlook that now.
Yes, that's the batsman. Everybody think about the bowlers. We've had significant contribution from all sides, from all teams. We've had good bowlers from all around. So who's your pick for the best bowler for the tournament?
I don't know who to say who's the best bowler so far for the tournament because all these guys
Bowling.
a lot of 6 and 4 and 6 and 4. And I really have to check this score to see the average, so I can't really make a good judgment.
There is a wicket going down as Huggins clean bowling Webb as Webb came forward and this ball cutting into the off stump. Webb goes another wicket for the Mutton Cricket Club and the conversation continued so far. Pick for the best batsman, but for the bowlers they went to the Swans of the batsman. They must be seen to put up their hand and they ball well. We have contribution coming in from Thompson, we have Evans from the Peter High Points, we have contributions from the Destroyers and the other team. We had some good bowling efforts so far.
Yeah, I must say, this one is a difficult one to pick in the bowling department. We basically don't have to go on the amount of overs one and an average. Because all the bowlers here from Friday to today, Sunday, get a lot of hits.
Well, the sun continued to blaze up again on the Big Blue Bamboo ground as it comes down to the presence of this Alfred Julian Memorial Cricket Tournament. The funds are very much with us. Peter is going around the ground. We could see the spectators, they are locked in as the batsman coming forward and play this one into the offside. No runs resulting. The score remains 96 for the last of 5. Ryan, what do you think about the support, the crowd? What do you want to say to the people? They have come here in large numbers to support this tournament.
Yes, I must say this is the biggest crowd here at the Blue Bamboo to the Alfred Julian Memorial Cricket Tournament in a long time. You know, the driving has been since the start of the cricket here. Always get a good crowd. I must say this weekend is exceptional. We have a very, very good crowd here.
That's a boundary and 100 is up for the St. Thomas team getting over the landmark. They've reaching 100 for the last of 5 over number 19 that's completed. So we have one more over to go on this Alfred Julian tournament, and it has been decided, you could say, as Mr.
Hello, where you go?
No, you know what to say, right? If you can make the runs, make the fielder feel all 20 overs.
Right, but may I just say it has been a great day, it has been a great weekend.
Speak up to the mic.
We have always looked forward for times like this. For the past couple of days or couple of weeks, I have not been able to be here because I have been caught up in another competition, and that is pool. But thanks to Easter Sunday, Easter weekend, there is no tournament on the island, and I was able to get that time to come out here and not just caring for you alongside good and quality commentators, enjoying a wonderful day. It has been a good weekend, a good day, and talk over to you.
Everyone in the air. Coming up the boundary. This was picture next time. Getting this one in the air. The fielders a bit deep. There's one drop some 15 meters in front of them. One more thing to turn, so the field change for the fielder as he comes into the next one into the outside. One the single, but there's a fielder at small leg. He runs to in. The sum remains on 105. without for the last of 5. Henry Muller, that's James Richardson into balls. To the batsman who's going for a big drive. And the ball coming from the bar. As we welcome Mr. Singh, who is in the mind, we've been asking for you for a very long time. Finally making your way into the commentary booth. We're going to come back to you. And he is the batsman attempting to advance on his own side. Running down the window, that's the reason that you don't do that with bro. And he goes down the track and listening on his own side. So Thomas was in the 6th wicket in the score on 105. So welcome Mr. Singh, welcome to the commentary booth. How are you?
Well, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. I'm feeling really good right now. As of right now, I don't think we have the challenge because we're way above 10. So we come here for some challenge, but unfortunately, it didn't happen.
You said, unfortunately, no challenge. You lost the first game, and you had a big game yesterday, you were under pressure. Thankfully, you did better, you recovered, you won, and today you were up against a team who put you under pressure somewhat. What do you mean that you didn't get no challenge?
Because we know that we want a challenge at some time. The way we play
How you been?
very easy.
How you been?
Trying to see
How you been?
No, you guys know that where we are. You know, because this is not only the place where Murphy Grove don't have that much challenge. Murphy Grove is really, you know, a top team in South Florida.
We gotta invite you for $1,000. We not take all coming next year. Are you coming?
Oh yeah, right above, man. We know that we know that we can do anything. We can win anything, and we accept the challenge. We will pay any money to come down here with us.
Yo, what about you play in the manager of the team? Tell us who you are.
Murphy Grove have one of one managers, and you can call me one of them because I used to play for a different team in international one. Unfortunately, they're not around anymore, so I feel really, you know, for a long time now, you know. So I can say I feel
walking up the ground is the end of this tournament. We are shaking hands. The Myrtle Cricket Ground out of Florida, champions of the Alfred Julian Memorial Cricket Tournament. Congratulations to you and your team. You are looking forward to meet you next year for this $10,000 winner take all. You guys are coming back, and I know this is a moment to savor. You want to celebrate. We're going to meet you after the presentation. So thank you very much, Mr. Singh, for your time. We're going to meet you after the presentation.
Well, thank you very much. Your hospital was very good down here. I like that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you next year.
Well, folks, it is the end of the Alfred Julian tournament. Thank you. We are going to congratulate the Myrtle Cricket Club out of Florida winning the Alfred Memorial Cricket Tournament, defeating the St. Thomas All-Stars comprehensively. They scored 223 runs, and the Myrtle Cricket Ground only managing 109. The St. Thomas All-Stars getting to 109. 109 is the official score. 109 is the official score. So winning by 100 and odd runs. So the Myrtle Cricket Club, World Cricket Club out of Florida coming here. We're going to pick up our sponsors, those who made this possible. Because without the sponsors, you know, folks, this cricket would not have been possible. And thanks to the weather that has upholding them. So we're going to go to the announcement of those who have made this possible as they took over to none other than the man Peter Masley, who's going to announce the sponsors.
Thank you, Mr. Commentator. Our sponsors for this event was Executive Insurance, Atlantic Trucking, Ferdinand Island Industrial Service, Carmack Pre-Sales, Petro Industrial Solution, Quito Lead Trucking, Virgin Islands Paving, Ennis Glass and Services, Quality Auto Parts, H&H Tire and Bathroom, Housing Parks and Recreation, J&K Maintenance, J. Benton Construction, Sandra James, Carlos Furniture, Caribbean Coin, Donnelly Woodworking, Farron Trucking, Napa Auto Parts, Island Parts, Upland Group, E&B Outtake, CNL Builders, Blue Bamboo, CC1 Virgin Islands, United St. Lucians of St. Croix, West Indies Company, Divine Funeral Service, P&G Electric, BC Supplies, and Heavy Material.
Ese no es como el de 12 volts.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stick around. There's another game coming. There's a 2-over. 2-over is between the same two teams. And they played for $100 for 2 overs. 2 overs for $100. So please don't leave. Patronize the park. We appreciate you coming and support us for this weekend.
The board, can you put it around the
Put it on there, we can make it.
You have 2 more overs. What do you want to drink, Mr. Sani? Yes! And I got tell them send me a Tito and sour. A Tito and sour for the color. Mr. Production. Hey, go this way. One minute. Hello.
A short interview with a few of the supporters. Yes, sir, good afternoon. Please tell us what's your name. You know you look like a supporter. You are a supporter from the middle. Witnessing the game, what's the take of the tournament so far? We have a tournament of $10,000. Yes, thank you, sir. As we go along the ground, we have good afternoon, sir. How are you doing? You're doing exceptionally well this afternoon. Holding a team to victory. What is the take on this tournament so far?
He's wall nail. Bicep.
What's his position?
He's the one. He's members of our cricket club, Piton Vipers. Okay. Thank you.
What's his name?
My name? Oh, Bissett. Michael Bissett.
Bissett?
Yeah, Michael Bissett. Yeah. Bishu, catch of the day.
Back to the people. immensely high, but to see the crop as it is, we have to receive the weather conditions, with the inconvenience of the weather, there was a tremendous effort by the whole staff. I think no comments on this. Best of luck in your future endeavors as I go around this interview with you, my friends, as I go around. Good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon, ladies. In a group like the cluster, the most beautiful women in the Caribbean. One of them, which one of you would like to say something here? We have seen people in there. You don't want to say nothing. What about you? What about you? They all decline it as I make my way around. Would you like to say something? Would you like to say something? Oh my goodness. Take it away, DJ. Take it away. No, I don't like it.
How you enjoying the cricket so far?